Hello, yogi. Welcome to this practice where tradition meets creativity. Let us start in a seated position. Connecting to our life force, our very breath. As you breathe in and out the nose, allow sound to filter in. Keep developing the breath, making the ocean sound, generating an internal heat. With eyes open, let's draw palms onto the knees. Send your heart forward exaggeratedly. Send the shoulders down and back. Find an inhalation. And then an exhale, empty out, rounding. Do that again. Rock forward, inhale, open the heart, gaze up. Exhale, empty out. Last time like that, inhale. Exhale, empty. This time inhale, heart to the left, head up and back to the left. Exhale, empty. Now heart goes forward and to the right, head up and back to the right, inhaling. Exhaling to empty. Back at neutral, sit as tall as you can. Let's switch the crossing of our legs and find a twist first to the left. A good chance to solidify the root, powerful, energetic lock, lifting energy through the central spine. And take your twist to the other side. Same thing, feel the root. It engages and guides energy up through the belly and even up through the heart. Let's breathe. And then face forward. Let's roll onto the knees, get into the side body with gate pose just a little. So sit high on the knees, tucking the toes. Extend the right leg off to the side. Okay, the foot can be any way that's comfortable. Slide the right hand down that leg, left arm reaching up and across your ear. Connect to breathing as you make room in the body. Come on up. Left fingers down, the right leg hovers. You can bend that knee, pull the heel in to start. And then kick back. Slide your hand to the inside edge of the foot, finding a little bit of a heart opening. Connect. Re-extend, set the knees down, and sit up tall. Extend the left leg out to the side. Foot is any way you need it. Left hand slides down, the right arm reaches up and over. Let's breathe to make room. Inhale yourself up, right hand touches earth, hover the left leg, then bend the knee, pull the heel in first to the glute, so we stretch the front of the thigh. And then kick back, find a heart opening, stringing half a bow. Hand is at the inside edge of the foot now. Every piece of you awake, intentional. And extend this left leg, set the knee down and sit up tall. Let's come to the back of the mat. We'll sneak one moon salute in just for fun. Okay, connect the belly in, tail down. Open the arms out wide. Lead with your palms touching overhead. And then exhale, hands to earth. Take a cat shape, empty out. Make your way to cow, as big an arch as you can find. Neutral spine, send the chest forward and then lower all the way to the ground, elbows point back. Good warm up for the shoulders. Lift into cobra, could be nice and light. Exhale, dip down, tuck toes, roll over knees and into downward facing dog. Making movement. Feel around in your form. Walk the feet about halfway up, press the chest toward thighs, and then look forward, finish the walk. Feet between your hands, hands to shins, long in the spine. Fold all the way down, make your arms heavy. You could even grab hold of your elbows. Just gonna hang out for a little while, give the legs a chance. Release the hands, walk them over to the right. And over to the left. And back through the middle. Lead with your heart as you stand all the way up. Find Tadasana. Let's connect. Find a focal point. Greeting the sun just twice with Surya Namaskar A. Exhale first. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, dive down. Inhale, heart forward, prepare. Exhale, step or leap back in your favorite way. Lowering, one option is all the way to the ground. Lifting for a cobra, or it could be an upward facing dog, but savor it. Exhale, make your way to downward facing dog. Start finding the tempo of your breath. You could have the internal chant of Om, or anything that suits you. Om they call the original hum of the universe as it came into being. On to toes, bend knees, prepare, and you can step or leap to the top of the mat. Inhaling into flat back. fold down, Uttanasana. Rise all the way up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, come right back in, reach high. Exhale, dive low. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, step or leap. Maybe you're feeling ready for Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha, shoulders back. Exhale, Adho Mukha, connect. On toes, bend knees. Little step or leap to the top. Lengthen. And fold. Lead with the heart, stand tall, palms touch. Exhale, Tadasana. Let's get one Sun Salute B. Bend the knees, sweep the arms up, Utkatasana. Exhale, dive down, Uttanasana. Inhale, flat, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, step or leap lower, your version of Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, your heart opening. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step the right foot forward. Ground the back heel, rise in for warrior one. Just touch sky on an inhale. Then exhale, hands come down. Frame the foot, Chaturanga. Inhale, open heart. Exhale, downward dog. Left foot steps forward. Ground the back heel. It's the inhale that takes you to warrior one. Touch sky. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. You can always skip the vinyasa part. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, downward dog. 5 full breaths. And when needed, you can always take your knees to the ground. Let this be recovery. On toes, bend knees, you'll step or leap to the top. Lengthen. Fold completely. Bend the knees. Return to Utkatasana. Fingers point high. And stand tall. Tadasana. Let's get one dancing warrior sequence before we build in some creativity. Sweeping arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat. Exhale, step or leap as you lower. Inhale, extension. Exhale, downward facing. Sweep the right leg high. Place this foot between your hands. Ground the back heel. Lift the heart to warrior one. Inhaling. Exhale, open out. Warrior two. Right inner knee forward. Tip back, make peaceful. Exhale, roll down. Make your way to downward facing dog. Vinyasa if you want it. Skip it if you don't. Downward dog. Left leg sweeps high. Inhale. Exhale, place this foot between your hands. Ground the back heel, lead with heart to warrior one. Breathing in. Exhale, open out wide. Warrior two. Inhale, tip back, stretching the heart. Exhale, roll it down and around. Same thing, vinyasa if you've got the juice. Skip it if you're not sure. We'll meet each other at downward dog. Lengthen the breath by your will. Let's set the knees down, walk the arms forward, grab the mat line in front of you. Make sure your hands are no wider than shoulders distance apart. Sits bones are actively rolling high. Get a stretch for the arms, shoulders, and chest. Can you take the chin down? And crawl back, sit on heels, flip the palms up for just a 10-second meditation to let the blood return to shoulders. Meeting again at downward facing dog. Let's build our first sequence right from here. Sweep your right leg up high. You can open it so high, open the hip, even bend the knee, and make giant circles. Can you feel the right side seat working? Okay, I'm going to do something a little different. Step this right foot around the outside of that right wrist and even plant the foot inside the hands. You can help it if you need to. Wiggle it in. It's a little bit awkward. We're going to take an early flying lizard though. So tuck the shoulder in, send the heart forward, point the right toes back. Maybe this is where you stay, or maybe you can lift that back leg and bend the knee. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step the left foot out. The right foot forward again. This time create side angle. The back heel comes down. Right hand can be inside the foot or on the thigh. You could be on a block. Left arm reaches up and then across your ear line. Use this positioning to give your groin an opening assist. Let's connect to breathing. Left palm rolling down, even the pinky finger rolling down. If you'd like to take it a little deeper, try left hand behind your head. Spin the chest upward. A few more breaths. Find a way to plant the right hand firmly on earth because you're going to cross right ankle over left and find a side plank pose. Left arm across the ear, and if you want it, grab hold of that right arm somewhere. And we're finding extra room in this vessel. Let's breathe to it. Roll the left hand down, Roll onto left side plank. That right knee lifts. You can encourage it wide with your hand. Spread the toes. And be the powerful being you are. Okay. Gently set the right shin and knee down. Take the left knee next to it. Tuck your toes. We're going to climb right up and insert a camel into this flow. Open the heart. Okay, squeeze the seat as that is your foundation. Let's connect to breath. Climb up, plant hands, get empty in a cat shape. And make your way to downward facing dog. Sweep your left leg high. So high the hips stack. You can bend the knee. Make big intentional circles. Trying to fire the left side glute. Okay, remember that flying lizard? You're going to try to wrap this left leg basically around your left forearm. You can help it if you need to. I got to wiggle my foot into center, tuck that left shoulder in deeply. Could be on blocks if this felt impossible, but basically you push so hard, come onto tippy toe and point the left toes back. If it's still going well, send the chest forward, hover the back leg and bend the knee. Lift that back foot as high as you can for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it down, replant the foot, create your side angle, Utthita Parshva Konasana. Back heel down, left hand inside the foot is fine, or on a block, or on the thigh. Right arm reaches up. You could cross it over the ear line, assisting the groin to open. The right pinky spins down as that arm sweeps behind your ear if you can. Can you lengthen the breath? You want to go farther, right hand behind your head. Can you crank the heart up? Roll it open. Breathe big. Left hand onto the ground firmly because you're going to cross left ankle over the right. Create your side plank. Right arm over the ear. And if you want it, you try grabbing hold of this left arm somewhere. And then breathe to the opening you're actively making. Can you fill to the bottom of your lungs a couple more times? And then right hand down, you're going to roll to right side plank this time. Left knee points up. You could even encourage it up. Take up space and be the powerful being you are. I'm going to set this down to a camel also, although I'll encourage a variation if you want it. So you're setting the left knee down, setting the right knee down. You could keep toes tucked as you come up. So as you go back, if you're feeling like you can, slide your hands up more towards your calves. And some of you will even get like right behind your knees. No matter. Explore the depth this way. And you can even be playing with like leaning back as long as you feel like you're in control. Strong in the glutes. Let's breathe. Come all the way up. Plant hands. While out in your cat shape. It's like recovery. And let's return to something we had before. Since we're on knees, walk your way back a little bit. Grip the mat again. Press the chest down. So you're either headed into a deeper puppy than before, or some of you will tuck the toes and actually straighten the legs for this one. We're nice and warm, I think, so this could feel pretty good. Let's try it out. Okay, we'll lower it down, crawl out of it, sit right on your heels. Same thing, flip the palms up, shoulders totally release. 10-second meditation. Could be on Om. All right, come high onto knees, reach the arms all the way up. Let's do one more standing adventure before we get deep onto the floor. Hands to earth, empty and cat. Make your way to cow. Take neutral spine and lower all the way down. Lift into cobra, option to bend your knees if you want. Exhale, lower it down. Come on into downward facing dog. Sweep the right leg up high. Open your hip, bend your knee, and if you like to, look over that shoulder, see your foot. Can we wrap the right leg again? It's a little awkward, I know, but help it if you have to, or just tuck that right arm under. This time you're hitting Ashtavakrasana. You can always take blocks underneath your hands, sneaking this left foot through. If that absolutely doesn't work, you just start from a seated position. Hook the right leg on your upper arm. Plant your hands, hook the left foot. Rock forward until one day you catch lift off. Maybe that's today. Extend the legs, stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Unhook. Let's return to where we were. That side angle this time. Invitation to bind it if you like. Lift on the heart, connect to breath. Option to straighten the right leg, so you could stay bound or unwind through the arms. It really doesn't matter. Take your depth. Just 3 more breaths. Big arms now come all the way up. Open arms to a T, parallel through feet. Interlace hands low behind. Lift the heart. Catch this fold. Come all the way up, lead with heart. Baby back bend at the top. Find neutral. Open your arms. And you're going to pivot, left toes in, right toes forward to face the top. And bring the hands to the waist. And I want to finish this sequence with a standing balance, something we started earlier. It'll be a dancer. So as shallow or deep as you feel like going, my friend. Transfer weight to the right foot. Could start heel to glute. And then keep control as you slowly work the opening. Standing split. If you want it, super soldier, tuck this right shoulder underneath the right leg, bend that top knee, grab hold of your foot with the right hand, and point the knee as high as you can. A slow release. Plant the hands out in front of you. And here's time to insert one inversion. If you're not sure what, go for headstand. Could also be pincha or handstand. You get about 8 or 10 breaths. If you're in headstand, here's an option. You're going to lower halfway and then end up out in a dolphin plank. Okay, so you basically jump back, plant your hands, look forward. Let's lower down, lift into cobra, maybe with bent knees. And if you're feeling it, you could even take a bow at this point. Grabbing feet or ankles, kicking back. 3 breaths. Big ones. And release. Let's make our way to downward facing dog. Allow the breath to slow there a little bit. Slide the left leg high. So high you stack the hip, bend the knee. If you like to, look over that right shoulder, gaze at your toes. Same thing, Ashtavakrasana, your 8-angled pose. So any way you can get in, you can use momentum, wiggle, reset, do what you gotta do. One way or the other, you're getting a bit of core work, arm strengthening work. Once you arrive, we'll stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Unhook it. We're gonna meet ourselves at side angle again. Though this time you had the option to bind. Stay connected, strong at the hips, lifted at the heart. Let's breathe. Keep lengthening your breath. Use the belly. Option is stay bound as you straighten the left leg. You could also unravel the arms. Take classic Trikonasana, yogi's choice. Keep lifting the heart wherever you are. A few more breaths. Open arms, stand up tall and strong. Parallel feet. Release hands behind. Interlace again, this time the other finger on top. Open the front ribs. Take a fold. Come on up halfway. Exhale the hands to your waist this time. Elbows point toward each other. You can even flap them a few times, squeezing the rhomboids together. And then inhale, come all the way up. Little back bend. And neutral spine. So keep your hands on your waist. Take the right toes in, the left toes point forward. Square yourself toward the top, preparing for standing balance. See yourself in Nataraja, your dancer pose, and then make your way in. Standing split. If you'd like to, super soldier. So I like to soften the left knee to snuggle this left arm and almost like the shoulder behind. Okay, right hand acts like an anchor point. Right knee points up. Left hand grabs hold of that top foot, if you can find it, and then the work is to point the knee back up. Straighten the leg and open your heart, kind of like compass pose. Let's breathe. And then a slow release. Plant your hands out in front once again. Another opportunity for an inversion. So any pace or speed that works for you today, yogi. Could be handstand, pinch up, another headstand, or even roll back and do a shoulder stand. I'll give you 8 or 10 breaths. And try and pinch up. You can lower toward dolphin plank or anything. Let's come all the way onto our bellies wherever we are and get one more back bend. Now this could be king cobra, bending knees. This could be bow. This could even be funky grip bow from the outside, like a flip the grip. Just take the back bend that is speaking to you today. Release, press into child's pose. We got more coming, but we're on to a next chapter. Let there be rest. climb up. We're on knees, so let's make face into a place where you can do a frog. So sliding the knees out, rock the hips forward and back. You figure out where it would be easy to settle in, and then figure out where it might be a little more challenging to settle in. Okay. Let it be a fruitful place, and then do it. Settle in 30 seconds to about a minute. If it's feeling glorious, please don't rush out, but I'll have us climb up and kind of continue that inner thigh journey from a different angle, opening legs into Upavishta Konasana. You sit up on some height if you need to, and then tip forward. Stay low, but walk yourself just about halfway over to the right, reaching. And then stay low, but work yourself over to the left, reaching. And through center, all the way up to sit tall. You're going to close off your legs now. One matches the other. Let's recline, bend the knees, and I'll have us all come into a bridge pose. Okay? Really activating the seat. Work the heels in close. You might even be able to hold your ankles or touch your heels. Lift through the seat, rock yourself left and right to get a little higher. Squeeze the bum to get higher still. Long neck. And then slowly lower, draw the knees into your ribs, squeezing, rocking. A few more back bends to come. Plant your feet down. So I'm going to cue us through 3, a little bit rapidly. 5 breaths apiece, then 1 breath to settle in between and come back in. You can move into bridge if you like. Do 3 bridges. If you're up for it though, I'll encourage 3 wheels. When you're ready, climb in. Inhale, lower, tap the head down with control. Exhale, right back up. If you want to play with it, what's it like to take all your weight to one arm and then all your weight to the other arm? Keep breathing. Inhale to lower. Exhale, last time in. And then you'll stand up or tuck chin, lay back down. Draw the knees in, this time for happy baby. And pulling on each leg to rock yourself. And join the feet together, lift your nose towards your feet. Can you press the sacrum down heavy? Lie back, open up the legs so you're making a big V shape, but you're sandwiched. So it's kind of like a forward fold. Bring the feet back together. I'm going to rock and roll. Some of you will be able to keep hold of your feet as you come on up to balance on your sits bones. Just do the best you can. You can let go if you have to. Let's meet. Gazing up, long in the low back. And then slowly float these legs down to the mat. After all that back bending, let's catch a deep fold. Flex the feet. Get your hands where you can. Some of you will grip your feet. Some of you will grip your wrists. One more option if you're super flexible is to take your forearms around your toes and grip your heels. If that sounds just ridiculous to you, I'm not leaving you behind. You place your hands wherever you feel you have to. I got short legs, that's why this is easy. Climb all the way up. Open the legs out. Okay, pull the soles of the feet in. Option for a half lotus practice or a full lotus practice. Let's let this be our final seat, a meditation seat. If it's distracting to you for any reason, it's not worth it. Come into a more comfortable position. We'll see if we can lift the heart and tuck the chin. Send the shoulders down, grip the hands on the knees. Connect to third eye, or maybe even the sound Om. Flip the gaze. If you'd like to join me for Uth Pluthi, you could place hands on the ground or onto blocks. This is the last big effort we'll do, followed by Savasana. So if you want to try it, I'm going to lift the seat and exhale rapidly like Kapalbhati style, just 10 times. Some of the ancient texts say try for 100. Maybe we'll work toward that. But by all means, if that's where you want to go, go ahead. Plant your hands, lift your seat. Let's do it. Set it down. Take your journey to Savasana, this symbolic death, to die before we die. And drift into eternity. Come on into deeper breathing. I'm going to stretch overhead. Hope you feel absolutely amazing today, yogi. May you smile and lift up everyone you meet. Hey, if you are with me in early February here of 2024, I have currently 2 spots left for the teacher training, which begins at the end of the month. So if you've been on the fence and want to inquire, I'll leave a link below. Either way, be well. See you soon.